Hey guys, so we'll talk about the Parquet and Delta format. Okay, so Parquet and Delta Lake are two popular data storage format in Databricks, each with its own characteristics and its uses. And here is a comparison between the two things, this Parquet and Delta format. So I will show you about this. Okay, so we go to the our Databricks workspace. Here I have a catalog. So I will click into the Databricks file system DBFS. So I will show you what is the difference between these two things. Okay, so we'll see practically this we having a delta file. It is in a delta format. Okay, and we store the data in a Parquet format. Okay, so here you can see we have a data in a distributed form. I mean, we have partitioned the data and save as a Parquet format. So you can see here how the data have been stored here, and in a Delta format, how we have stored the data. So I think you have got this. They're having a one difference, like in the Delta format in a delta storage we have a delta log file. Okay, so it having a asset transactions. Okay, it handles the metadata about this all data. Okay, so in our delta format we have a delta log file which stores the metadata. Okay, so what is the difference? I mean, what Parquet have first? We'll see the Parquet. So Parquet is an open source columnar storage format. Okay, it's a columnar storage format optimized for analytical workloads, and it stores the data in a columnar fashions, which improves the query performance. Okay, it allows, I mean, by allowing the queries to read only the column need for analysis. Next, Parquet is a file that are highly compressed, reduced storage cost, and improving read and write performance, right? And it is a popular choice for storing the data uh, in a large scale. Okay, so it is I mean, it is a preferable for a Databricks first. So Parquet file having another feature also, like it is immutable, meaning that once you will return, it cannot be modified. Okay, we come back to the delta format. Okay, so in a delta lake having delta lake is an open storage layer that brings ACID transaction, data versioning. Okay, and also other features to Apache Spark and big data workloads, right? It is an open storage layer. Okay, so it builds on top of Parquet, right? As I will show you, this is a Parquet file. It is a part file. Okay, it is a Parquet. So it builds on the top of Parquet, and it provides additional enforcements like data versioning. Okay, and time travel queries. Okay, if like suppose we have performed a DML operations and we want to see any kind of a changes we have made, so we can go to that version. Okay, right? So it built on top of Parquet, and it provide additional capabilities like asset transaction. I have already told you, like in a metadata we have all transaction logs. So it helps to prevent the data from being corrupted. Okay, and it supports the atomic commits. Okay, it supports the atomic commits, ensuring that data modification either fully applied or not applied. It means it atomic city will be maintained here, like, okay, and all which helps maintain the data consistency. Okay, so I have already told you about this. Okay, so it allows users to roll back to previous versions of data, like we already have seen about the time travel. Okay, so let I will show you one thing here. I'll go to my Azure data lake storage. Okay, so we'll move to our container here, and I have appended the data here. So in this Delta file, I'll show you. I have overwritten the data. Okay, so there one feature I will told one main thing I will told about you, the the data we have overwritten here. Okay, so this is our real data. We have first time we have saved the data, but when we have overwrite the data, okay. So when we have overwrite the data will not be deleted and save as another file here. Okay. So what happened here? I will show you in the transaction log. So here when we have added the data, I mean when we have saved the data, I'll show you the data will be added here. Okay. So you can see here the data will be added here. And after when we have overwrite the data, okay, so the metadata will be edited here. Okay, so the old data were removed. Okay, it commit as a transaction, and the new data will be added here. The old data will be removed from here. Okay, so it commits here as a transaction log. Okay, so this is, I think, I hope you will got the idea about the difference between the both uh, file format. Okay, so I hope you will understand all this.